genius of rock and roll.
I don't know why. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm just going to have to start it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show. I am your host, the amazing Super Chris. Thank you for joining me today. I have my door joining me on the show this morning as well, just because, it's been a good door. Anyway, Ryan will be here shortly. She's going to join us this morning as well. Very special, always. I hope you guys have had a good week. It's Thor's Day, the day of Thor, one day closer to the weekend. Let's have some fun. See you in just a minute.
Finnegan!
Yes, sir. Very disturbing, I know.
Fetch me Father Finnegan.
Your Highness.
You are in the presence of His Holiness, the Pupius Maximus, guardian of the sacred fire hydrant, defender of the holy tennis ball, and eater of the golden kibble, Pup Oliver Galop the Fifth.
Your Popedom, I heard you have a bone to pick with me.
Condoms, Father Finnegan?
No, thank you. I've got plenty.
That's what I mean. Why are you selling condoms?
Oh, you mean our Faro Sombrero line of condoms? Understood.
You know how we feel about those around here.
Well, they're not to be used by the Catholics, of course.
Not fit for Catholics?
No, they're part of our Sinner Gonna Sin lack of faith outreach program.
A sinner gonna what?
It's like getting the tithe, but from the heretics and the heathens and the atheists.
Oh, well, when you put it like that.
But, Your Highness, this will reflect very poorly on the church.
True. You know what this means, Flanagan?
Warning label, a warning label on the box, not for Catholics in big letters.
Too subtle.
Instant purgatory if used by Catholics.
I like it. Divine branding.
Excellent, your Popedom. Will there be anything else?
That will be all. You may leave.
Son of a bitch. Hello, there we are. We're back. I am going to gut this system like a fish. I should really just start over. I should. Anyway, I hope you're having a great week so far, Ryan. How's things going with you?
Well, I'm doing okay. I mean, maybe the internet here wants to tell us something different. We've been cut off. We've not been able to join. The gremlins keep eating at the internet there and your system. Sheesh.
There's two things going on, actually, to be truthful and fair. One thing is that there are the internet gremlins that are causing problems with my internet. It's not the first time. It seems to be temporary and cyclical. It'll stop. There's another thing about the show not working, and it's because I broke it somehow, and I haven't gone in and fixed it. Yeah,
that'll do it.
And part of the reason why I haven't gone and fixed it, you know how OBS is, right? And then I got the touch thing, and it's just going to be a huge, because I really need to start over from scratch and do it from scratch.
Like start a whole new scene or whatever.
A whole new collection.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Fun for the whole family. If you're into that sort of thing, not.
No.
So how's your Friday going or Thursday going?
Thursday's going pretty good so far. Had a very short walk with Miss Pickles. She's been really, she's been really fiddly in the morning when we go for our walks. Normally we'll go on a 2-mile walk, and she's only been walking me down the street like a couple blocks and then back. She's spooked.
Oh,
I think the Halloween decorations.
Oh.
And being super dark in the morning now. Well, now it's kind of getting lighting because of the time switch, but she's a little bit afraid of the dark now because of those damn ghosts hanging in the trees making when you walk past.
I don't blame her. Yeah, I don't blame her. We've got a dog. I think it was Daisy. We were going around and we were walking her a couple of Halloweens ago, and there was this spider looking thing, and she just came around the corner. I didn't see it until she saw it, but once she saw it, it was on.
Right. That's it. That's it.
So I totally
they get me every
understand.
once in a while too. So
Yep. So do you have big plans? What are we going to do for tomorrow? Any idea what you've done, did you watch,
that was what I need to ask you. I forgot to remind you on when I did finally see you that I couldn't remember what the poll said, which movie I'm supposed to watch. I want to watch it.
I thought it was
Event Horizon?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure because there was another one that was also like super close. Okay.
Fifth Element.
So I'm going to watch that tonight.
Yeah, I think it was a Fifth Element, but you've already seen the Fifth Element, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was the other one that was leading.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yep. So yeah, if you'll check out the Event Horizon, it's a scary movie. If you're not into scary movies, you might not want to watch it. Just a thought, but yeah, if you're into it, that's cool.
Yeah. No, scary. Like I said, back in the day when I believed in demons, that would frighten me, because I thought that was true. I thought you could be possessed and that they would follow you around. They'd do bad things to you or make you think bad things and control your behavior, And now that I know that that's not true, all science fiction now is like, doesn't bother me. It's just the gory stuff, like a serial killer or something of that nature, that frightens me. That's the kind of stuff I can't take because that's, there's weirdos out there.
That's likely to happen, huh?
Yeah, like that's like based on a true story.
Yes, this could be you.
Yes, exactly.
That's interesting. Whenever the evil one reads books, she reads books that are either science fiction or fantasy. She doesn't care for books that are in the day. Doesn't do it for her.
Okay.
Yeah, because she lives in the day. She doesn't need that. She wants to, like you say, those things could really happen, and she doesn't want things that could really happen. She wants the extraordinary, not the ordinary.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I like imagination.
True enough. Well, I'm hoping you're enjoying so far your adventures through science fiction. It's been the better part of a year you've gone through.
I know,
Trek.
right? It's been a while.
Yeah, all of Star Trek. You started with Star Trek, didn't you? The Next Generation?
Started with Star Trek and then moved into, was it Battlestar Galactica? That was next?
I think so. No, Battlestar Galactica was recent. Oh, yeah. After all of Star Trek. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, after all of a majority, let's just say.
Majority.
At least of Star Trek. I still have some I need to get back to, and we will eventually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I think, once you do eventually get back to Deep Space Nine, it's the only one I think you've missed. You'll find it's going to be one of your, I'm saying this, it's just going to be one of your favorites. It's one of the better ones. I'm going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's, I showed you that clip, right?
There's Ferengis, because on the other shows, they're just kind of in and out, just in episodes here and there. There's not really a Ferengi, at least I can't remember. That's kind of always around, like as a crew member or something. So,
right.
So at least I kind of enjoyed just watching how they behaved. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
That's wonderful. The Ferengi. One of the things, Armin Shimmerman, the guy who plays Quark in this show, he was the first Ferengi as well on The Next Generation, and he wanted to bring more depth to the Ferengi, and that's what he got to do with the Deep Space Nine characters. So, especially with now Quark, of course, is Quark, but Nog's storyline is one of the best. He's got a wonderful storyline. He is fantastic.
Wait, which one's that?
Nog. It's Quark's son or Quark's nephew.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's cute.
Yeah. He's a cutie. So he goes through a lot in the show, and it's a good watch. Anyway, whenever you get to it. Let's see. I gotta say hi to everybody. Comic Brandon is here. Oh, you've got big Curzon in her.
That sounds familiar. What is that from? What is that?
Okay. Deep Space Nine. Jadzia Dax. She's got the symbiote inside of her, and it's like 300 years old. And its most recent host before her was named Curzon. So it's got a lot of Curzon's personality still in it as she merged with it. So yeah, so it's a compliment to you that you got. Curzon was like wild and fun and with like, you know, big strides kind of person. He was a man. And Jadzia is a woman.
Oh wait, I think
I
remember that character.
Yeah. So she's that girl that you meet her right at the beginning. She's got the spots on the side of her head. She's got a worm in her belly, essentially. And that worm's like 300 years old, and it's been through like 6 or 7 people. And it'll outlive them, and it'll move it into a new body. And she's the most recent host. And she just got hooked up with it, I think, not long before. And it's really good stuff. Yeah. The weakest one of all of them, I think, is the Doctor. He's the weakest character until like season 4 or 5, whenever they start playing with him and he gets more cool stuff. He does cool stuff.
Is he the real thin guy, dark hair?
Yeah, thin guy. Very aggressive, overbearing. Yeah, that's the one. Let's see here. I'm going to say hello. Oh, hello, of course. Let me back to my page here. Hello to Bigfoot's Unicorn Ranch. Equus is here. Gile is here. Neuro Geezer is here. The Mighty Filbert is here. John Hudson. Hello, John Hudson. Thank you for joining us. Again, are you ready for the weekend, guys? Left-Handed Jedi is here. He was on Game of Thrones. Very cool. Was he?
Oh, the doctor guy?
Oh. He was on Game of Thrones. Yeah. He played the king in the desert who got betrayed by his daughters. He was in a wheelchair.
I remember him. Mm-hmm.
Fred Woods, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Have fun. Off to work. Take care. Stay safe. Sin safely, my friends. Yeah, so these are good times here. So I think you're going to enjoy it. You know, like you get to the night, you do the Event Horizon, and let us know how things went tomorrow. I'm excited for you. It'll be traumatic, probably.
I like a little heart pounding. I enjoy that from time to time. Yeah, I do. Gotcha. To a certain extent, anyway.
All right, here. And of course, I forgot to say hello to. Was it Geo Sam? Geo Sam, I'm sorry, man. Is it Geo Sam that's been sending me, or is it God? Somebody's been sending me stuff in yeah, is that you, God? Somebody's been sending me stuff in
Discord,
and I just haven't. I know it's stuff I've just got. I don't even do my own stuff. And there were, I'm just kind of a slacker. I'm just a slacker, is all. Yeah,
I'm terrible.
All right. Yeah, are you a slacker too? Yeah, you're a slacker too.
Yeah, I used to have like a real thing about the red message, like that dot. Like I had to get rid of it. And then I just got so overwhelmed with trying to keep up with the damn red dot that I just don't even see it anymore.
Yeah, just ignore it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. I'm actually thinking there's a problem with my medication. Or it's not working. It's not working the way I want it to. We'll have to see how that goes.
When's the next time you speak with your doctor?
I have to go see them soon.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because I missed an appointment because ADHD, right? I screwed up and missed an appointment.
Oh, yeah. I remember you told us. Yeah. That's right.
Yep.
I almost missed one of mine. Actually, I did miss one of mine, but thankfully I was able to reschedule it right after I felt so bad.
Okay. Well, good. Yeah, I just kind of space brained mine. Hello, I'm Chris. And and then actually I didn't notice it. I got a thing in the mail. And the evil one is I got a hard copy in the mail of them going, hey, you missed your appointment. And I was like, oh, really? But I didn't even pay attention to it. I just thought the wife got onto me. She's like, you didn't do the thing. And she's going to yell at me. She yelled at me because I'm stupid.
You know what I hate? When you miss an appointment and they still make you pay.
That's true. Oh, yeah, that's true. The dentist is my dentist lady is really bad about that. If you don't. If you don't show up, yeah. But let me check our stuff here. We've got a poll. I don't have a poll actually. I'm a slacker. I did not do a poll. Left-Handed Jedi is doing some Star Trek AI stuff. Very cool. The AI art is very cool. I'm learning some stuff. I'm going to try to actually surprise the evil one this weekend and show her some cool stuff. Maybe if
But
I'm a
maybe.
little hesitant because it kicks my ass, just because I'm still learning, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great week so far. Glenn, yeah, from Double G Videos, the Glenn.
Oh,
yeah, Glenn.
good
Ambushed
morning.
Apostate is here. Ambushed Apostate Seth has landed a job. Way to go.
Fabu.
Dave Murphy is watching. It works, so keep it on the down low. He's watching, so but he can't check.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. And the evil one may pop in. She popped in yesterday just as we were talking about the hair in the shower. Great, right? Great. Best time to pop in.
Really? That's so funny. She got to hear us
Screw
talking about the gloopy hair.
Exactly correct. I'm like,
Pulling it out of the sink.
True. Yeah.
That's the worst.
So that, you never know whenever she's going to sneak in because she's a sneaker. She's a sneaker. And Rainbow Ash. Hello, Rainbow Ash. Theoretically is here. Awesome. John Hudson says, I've been microdosing along with the Adderall. Don't know if I'm getting better, but I feel like it. Well, that's good to know.
Okay.
I may actually have to switch to the Adderall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the kind of thing. I'm going through, and I have been going through maybe a week or two now, a form of depression that I go through. And I realize it doesn't happen all the time. It's not normal. It's like when I get depressed for whatever, I bury myself into something completely, utterly, whether it be a video game or something, anything, I'll just do it, just constantly.
You hyper focus.
Yeah. And it's an evasion thing. And I don't know why. And it's, I want to say not right thinking, my head just ain't right. And, yeah. So I'm going to talk to my person and see what's going on. And I haven't been sleeping for shit. I was up at like 12:45.
And you were up yesterday. You were up at like 1 a.m. You said.
Yep. I was up at 1 a.m. and I didn't go to bed until 7 last night. And then I only slept until almost 1, so like less than 6 hours. So something's going on. I've been thinking about just kind of, I took a break the other day, didn't do anything, and I may need more of that, not from the show, like the thing, but I don't know, stress or something. Yeah.
Well, Chris, you got to take care of yourself. And the good thing is that you're recognizing that there's this pattern here and you want to do something about it. So hopefully you'll be able to work that out. I recognize I do similar, not exactly, but I have my little things that I do too. And I'm finally just getting help at this age of my life. Like, geez, oh grief, where we'd be if we'd have kind of knew these things earlier. Well, and then, medicine is greatly improved. So whatever, we're doing it now. That's what matters. And we're glad that you're taking care of yourself.
Trying, getting there, getting there. You know how it is. But it is a thing. Yeah.
It's a thing.
Listen, it is.
It's a journey.
It's one of those,
it's not linear, It's not straightforward. There's bumps. There's deviations. My goodness.
Exactly right. Let me go here and try that. Yeah, and it just takes some adjusting. We all need some adjusting. Anyway, let's see. Is we got anything else going on in the chat besides talking about me and my crazy? It's amazing you do this every day. Make sure you get the rest you need, Chris. Oh yeah, I've been getting the rest from this. Yeah, we're doing okay.
Double G says they like the macrodose.
Oh, on what? Mushrooms? Shrooming? Is this what we're talking about? The shrooms.
I don't know.
I like the shrooms. Well, I've never
actually. It's been a while since I've had shrooms.
Has it? Yeah. Well, I've done it once, but I've thought about doing the microdosing.
Well, okay, yeah, that's a lie. I have had some chocolates that are like microdose chocolates. I actually still have one in the fridge. Shh, don't tell anybody. But like taking a piece of mushroom, like a little, that's been years. And I only did that once.
Oh, really? Yeah. I did it. I did it whenever I was a maintenance man here in Albuquerque, probably like 25 years ago, a long time ago. And we did it at night, and it was a weird experience. And it was shroomy. It was a shroomy experience, not a microdosy experience. It was
Right.
Yeah. It was one of those. So that's kind of how it went down. It's all right. I've never done it again. It was a little, I want to say stressful.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It's not good for everybody. Hey, Seth, it's not. But
it's not.
If you enjoy it, hey, whatever. Just be, safe with everything. Right. Please just be safe.
Yes, I'm actually. I'm not. I'm a big pothead, and that's you got control. There's control. There's some. Well, when you're first starting and you're first, but once you get used to it, there's control. There's always control whenever you have the pots. Whenever you're doing the weed. However, with the shrooms, there wasn't control. I didn't have any control,
Like with weed, it's not often now because I smoke more often, it's not often that I get so high where I feel like I need to eat something to come down a little bit and gain a little control. But that's all you have to do for me anyway, is eat something. And almost immediately, like, I can just tell it's leaving my body or something.
Right. It just, yeah. I don't know. Left to the alcohol, and then I've never done any other drug. Alcohol though, and then the shrooms. The alcohol, I feel like I'm in control, but I'm not in control.
Right.
Yeah, you've got this illusion of being in control.
At least to a certain extent. Like once you start to, have so many drinks, then it's like, no, you might tell yourself you're fine, but you certainly are not fine.
But you are probably not fine.
You probably are not fine. I don't enjoy drinking as much. I think weed has made me lazy in that respect. I don't enjoy drinking as much as I used to. Gotcha. I will, like, if you offer me a margarita, like you could just hand me a margarita and I'm going to drink it. You don't even have to ask. But as far as like wine or a cider or anything like that, I just have to be in the mood for it.
Really?
Yeah. Or, if we're out or something, but again, I'll just have a freaking margarita if I can.
Well, you remember my margarita.
Oh, wait. That's actually just a coincidence that there's margarita glasses on my shirt. That's hilarious.
You're not a lush at all.
Oh my gosh.
Now, is this a shirt you made?
No. This is one of those ones I'm supposed to upcycle because it's huge, and I've just never done it. So now I'm just wearing it as is.
Locked jaw sounds like a miserable person. Oh, locked on. Yeah, that's funny. Y'all are funny. Double D Video says, watched a video yesterday called 3 Grandmas Take Mushrooms. That's interesting. I bet that was interesting for the first time. One was 75. It was a hoot. I remember seeing 3 grandmas smoke weed for the first time. I remember seeing one of those. That was hilarious.
Yes, I enjoy that. I've told you before, like I enjoy my trash shows sometimes because I watch a lot of like the news and what's happening. So when a new episode of like Real Housewives comes out, I will watch it. And one of the recent ones, they had went to Amsterdam and some of the girls had mushrooms and as well as weed. And I just thought it was funny to watch them like for the first time experience what it was, what it was like, what most people do, probably in their 20s and 30s, they're doing in their 50s, 60s.
Yeah, and one of the things about that is that they're they've probably lived with a stigma about it for a long time. If they're older, the weed, the marijuana for a long time. How many of them clutched their pearls or beat their kids or, did whatever over the weeds. They didn't want to catch a kid injecting a pot.
Exactly. Like they have such a, this is your brain on pot. They have such misconceptions about, I'm not advocating for drugs, y'all. I'm definitely not advocating or anything like that. Everything is, with responsibility, but they certainly had different conceptions about drugs at that time. And it's really helpful that now that they can see the difference, that it's not all bad. It's about how you use it and when you use it, and if you're responsible when you use it. And they're on TV doing it, showing everybody, hey, I can still be a successful person when I'm out and I'm having a safe time with my friends.
Right.
I'd chew on a little mushroom here and there, but I catch a cab home.
Right.
So like, don't at me. We need that. I support that. Responsibility.
Absolutely.
With responsibility.
As long as it's responsible.
That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah, that's sometimes where we screw up. Sometimes where I've screwed up is at that very point. Go here.
I learned it by watching you.
Valentine Tears, good morning. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. I don't recognize you. We did get a super chat yesterday that we missed to call out, and Ryan is gonna. We want to say thank you to the person. The person may or may not be watching. Ryan, who was the person again?
I believe it was. Cephalopod. Wait, something cephalopod.
Oh, sapient cephalopod.
I think that's who it was.
Okay.
I might be getting it wrong now. For some reason, I think I'm remembering it wrong. But I also think that we missed one from Deviant Outcast as well.
Did we really? Well, thank you both. If you're watching,
yes.
Thank you for.
Thank you guys. So sorry.
Appreciate you.
I did end up answering the question though in Ember's chat. So, not the one, but for Deviant Outcast. Oh wait, no. I don't know if it was sapient cephalopod. I think it's wrong. Their name, I think, did have a C in it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna come to me, guys. I'm sorry, whoever it was.
I'm starting to think she's picking on me. Well, anyway, thank you. We very much appreciate the super chats. Thank you all. Let's see. Marduk one is here. Good morning, Marduk. Marduk says, hello, fellow heathens. Didn't say fellow heathens, just said good morning, heathens. Marduk wants a God may consider us heathens if we don't worship Marduk. See.
Show me your horns, Marduk. Show me your horns.
Show me hook 'em horns. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm up my coffee. We'll do Wild Bill today. We'll do some Wild Bill. We'll be back in just a minute, guys, and we'll continue on with our show. Hello, and welcome to Shakespeare with a Redneck. What the? I am Wild Bill Wigglestick, and I'll be your handsome host, your gilded guide, your cowboy concierge of Shakespeare. Dude, really? Today on Shakespeare with a Redneck, I'm going to perform the prologue from Romeo and Juliet. Damn it, Bill. Two households, both alike in dignity in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage, the which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend. Hey, that wasn't half bad. I'm not as dumb as I look. Of course not. You'd be in a coma. Okay, so here's a quick rundown of the situation. Bill, two snot-nosed brats ignore the warnings of their learned parents and end up getting 4 people killed. Bill, come on, man, you're always blah, blah, atheist stuff, blah, blah, boring. Say something fun, for goodness sake. What? Particle is a fun word. Bill, particle. Bill, or talk about horses and dogs. People love horses and dogs. Or boobies. Everybody loves boobies. Bill, oh, can I say boobies on YouTube? If you close your eyes, it doesn't count. Talk about boobies then. Okay, everybody loves those cute little blue-footed bastards. It hurts right here. Culture, baby, coming at you. Avoid bringing a plague on both your houses. A plague on both your houses! By hitting that subscribe button, then that little notification bell. And bang that thumbs up button like frisky cousins at a family reunion. Thank you and take care. Peace. And we are back. Thank you very much. Let's see. Valentine Tears says, I've been sober for 9 years. Wow. Way to go. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It is. Have you ever been affected by anybody in your life who had alcohol problems yourself?
Yeah, my dad. My dad,
Really?
he's got a little bit of a problem, unfortunately. Yeah. And religion certainly did not help whatsoever.
Really? Interesting.
In my opinion, right? Shocker. It's weird that Bible verses somehow are an appropriate kind of therapy for people.
Right. Gee, that's weird. Who'd have thought violent verses written by a hateful, angry God would not be helpful for a person dealing with chronic mental illness and substance addiction? That's crazy.
Who would have thunk it?
It's ridiculous, is what it is. It's just ridiculous.
It's really inappropriate. And so many times my father could have gotten appropriate help. Instead, he was given like counseling of, again, scriptures that had nothing to do with the situation, right? Like it's had nothing to do with the real world situation that my father and that we as a family were dealing with. Like, oh, thank you to tell me God gave us Jesus because he loves us so much. That really helps.
Right. Very true. Good morning, Kelly Laughlin. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Says, damn, what a great way to start the day. I appreciate it. You're my hero. Kelly Laughlin, he's got his own channel, but he's a rock guy. He's a rocker. He rocks. He stones. He likes to stone. He's a stoner. He does stones.
But he doesn't stone people.
Yet.
There is a difference.
The atheist movement hasn't gotten that far along yet. So just bear with us. We're getting there. It's coming.
We considered it.
It's a bureaucracy. Stoning is in the, there's the paperwork. You know how it is.
Exactly. A lot of rigmarole we got to go through, you guys. Red tape and stuff.
Red tape. So, all right, you're going to try to watch, and this is for anybody just now catching up. Ryan has been doing Sci-Fi Friday with me, and she is going to watch tomorrow or tonight sometime, if she can. No pressure. Event Horizon. And if you're familiar with Event Horizon, you realize this is going to be a very interesting ride for Ryan. I'm hoping. So let's see. Get stoned every day at my rock shop. Yep. Valentine. I figured it's Morning Atheist. Oh, Question Me is here. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I can't thank you enough for getting me into Star Trek Next Generation. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Hugs, air hugs. Are you watching it? I got to ask, are you watching it in order? Have you finished it yet? Where are you at? Hook me up. Tell me what's going on. I'm very glad to hear this. By the way.
Oh, the person I was trying to say was Cryptic Peptide. That's the person who sent us a chat yesterday. So Cryptic Peptide, if you're here or not, thank you. I don't remember what you asked. I apologize. I got kicked and, I didn't get to see it. Write it down.
Gotcha. Oh, let me see here. My stuff, I've moved my stuff around and it's not normal. Hey, did you notice? I don't know if you knew this or not, but as a content creator, any fellow content creators out there, if you have your own YouTube channel, you may want to know this, that YouTube has added a feature where it will enhance your videos for you. Both the audio and the video quality, it will enhance for you. Whether you want it to or not. I mean, you can turn it off, but they just turned it on one day. It was a new feature. They turned it on. If you're a person who edits your stuff heavily and you want it to look a certain way, you're not going to like their changes. But, if you're somebody like us, we just stream this sort of stuff, you might not be that big a deal. But
oh, dear.
So there's a setting you can go into, settings, channel, advanced, and then you can turn it off. I'm going to leave it on for now because I don't care.
And is that just for streaming?
That's a fantastic question. Let me look. Fan channel, advanced. Does it say let video your YouTube video? All it says is your content's visual and audio quality to improve the viewer experience. It doesn't specify. It does say later, changing the setting won't affect videos you already uploaded.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that, hopefully it won't make a difference. It'll help those who, you know, don't have good, decent quality stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe. Let me come over here. I lost my people. Where did my people go? That's what I get for moving my shit around. There we go. Equus. Gile, I think Anton Petrov may have had issues with that enhancement. Anton Petrov.
Me, no.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Star Trek
So which
Generation.
show
Go ahead.
question me watching? Next Generation?
Yeah.
Or-
What I'm trying to get to here.
Oh.
Next Generation, that's what they said earlier. Let's see, question me. I'm on season 1 still. I have to make my reactions because content is something I want to do with this. That's awesome. Oh, cool. You want to, yeah, very good. Season 1, you got a long ways to go. You're going to love it. Welcome to the Star Trek universe. You'll have to send us pictures of your tattoos when you get them. Yes. So I anticipate tattoo pictures, by the way.
Yes. Must see, must share.
Must
tell.
share pictures. Go over here. Google. So, like I said, I didn't do a poll today because I'm a lazy slacker. The Mighty Filbert says, I can use all the help I can get. What are we talking about there? I missed it. I have to say though, Sapien Cephalopod. It wasn't Sapien Cephalopod. You already figured that out. So question me says, I want tattoos of all my fandoms. So what do you want to throw out another fandom or two and let us know what you're into?
That could be a lot of tattoos.
It could very well be a lot of tattoos.
I would like to get a tattoo like as a ring, but I think they fade really fast.
Yeah. I've heard that. It may depend. I've heard people getting them tattoos under their ring, where their ring would be on their wedding ring, and I think that was I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing. Shut up. It's like some people take off their ring to cheat. So I want you to get a tattoo on your ring finger. That way, if you cheat, you won't be able to just take off your ring.
Right. It's always there. But I just want something weird, just something cool, like maybe on like going up my hand and then on my face. I don't know, but I don't know. I was kind of wanted to get more tattoos, and now I'm not sure.
Yeah. I'm not sure either. Well, I am sure. It's just me and the evil one don't know which ones we want to get. We want to get some together, and I'm down for that. I totally want to get a tattoo with her.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, and it's probably, like something romantic, an inkwell and a pen, she's my muse, whatever. Those very cute romantical things. But I'd also like to get a pair of matching Star Trek tattoos because that's just how I am, yeah, just kind of.
Yeah, like if I had a group of friends or something and we wanted to get like something to commemorate or whatever, I would totally be down because it has meaning. Then I would be down to do it. I don't want to just do something to do something, at least right now.
Yeah,
like an Ashra tattoo, I would probably do that because it would have meaning to me.
Yeah, you're big into the Ashra.
I probably, if I do, because I considered it, if I would do anything, it would likely be her name in Ugaritic, like the.
Oh, very cool.
Is it Reed or whatever? How they would stamp into the cuneiform or what have you? Like I would do her name in that.
That would be cool. Very interesting. I think that, I'm not sure they used for cuneiform, they used it was clay and probably reeds, wasn't it? Or something like reeds or
and then like press it in. Where's Deviant Outcast when you need her?
That's right. Chemical Squirrel, I have the Triforce. Oh, the Triforce. That's cool. That's a Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
yeah.
Love Legend of Zelda.
Wow. Yeah. Chemical Squirrel has 4 Legend of Zelda tattoos. That's awesome. Question Me says, a Dalek for the Doctor, Dragonfly for the band, Coheed, and Cambria. The albums are a space opera, highly recommend, and a 20-sided dice for D&D. That's awesome. Kelly Lawson says, I have a tie pin with the Star Trek logo. That's cute. I've got all kinds of stuff. I've got a batlith. I've got, a mechlith. You probably don't even know what those are until you get into Deep Space Nine. They're Klingon weapons. So I have a real 3 foot long Klingon. They call them a Klingon sword in the other room, because that's the kind of nerd I am. And the evil one is putting a bar together. It's just like exotic bottles from the Star Trek franchise, and she's bought them. Yeah, so we've got some really cool stuff.
I like
Nobody who's not a Trekkie is ever going to care. We're just going to have to host Trekkies. Be like,
we care.
Yeah, well, you're a Trekkie. You would care. You'd probably enjoy it.
I care. Yeah. It's funny how, well, not funny, that tattoos are finally, I mean, not all over, not everywhere, but I think they're finally becoming more accepted, because it just seems, I mean, not in the religious faction like the Jehovah's Witnesses, like that you're always going to have to try to cover them up if you want to be a JW, but that you can get a job now if you have like a tattoo or, somewhere showing. At least I've seen nurses. I've been places where I've seen, business people with them, and like, okay, good on you. I'm glad to finally see. It's so silly, such a silly thing to judge a person on.
It really is. And I'm glad. I've noticed a change too. The bosses, now you still don't see people like tattooed up on their face or any of that business. But do you remember the time when the gauges first started coming in? People started gauging their ears. You're like, oh my God, how's that person going to get a job? And for long, there's quite a few of them. Now they have these little flaps where they used to have a gauge in their ears. It was a whole thing. How do you get a job with gauges? Because people were there was such a stigma behind things like that.
I just think human beings like to do things. So you just got to let human beings do things. They like to express themselves. That's what humans do. I try not to judge. It might not be for me, but I'm not going to judge that you're a bad person or have evil intentions because you've got a tattoo on your neck or my goodness, I've seen so many evil people dressed in suits and ties and wearing big smiles on their faces, telling you how godly they are, do the most evil things ever to the most vulnerable people. And yet I'm supposed to judge someone solely based because they have a tattoo. Absolutely not. I will judge you by the content of your character.
Yes. We got a super chat. Would you like to read it? It was to me, so I'll let you read it. And I'll make a note of what they said.
Oh, Marduk says for $4.99, Chris, it cracks me up how you say the evil one. Check out the song Mark of the Evil One by And He Band Ghost. By And He Band Ghost. Am I saying that right? It's great. Mark of the Evil One by And He Band Ghost.
And He Band Ghost?
Well, I thank you, Marduk, and I'm sure that, okay, I think there's a little miss.
By the band. By the band. By the band Ghost. Gotcha.
Sorry, guys. I'm so dumb.
You're making our brains work that time. I'm saying that was rough. My brain was hurted. It hurted.
It did. It hurted it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Thank you very much for the super chat, though. We appreciate it. Anonymous Pie, thank you for being here. Getting asked in a job interview, DHL, if I'd take my nose ring out if on a client site back in 1999. Yeah, there you go. That's a great example. I worked in the oil field back in those times, and you didn't have tattoos. The rougher guys had the tattoos. Kind of the thing. So,
speaking of tattoos, who's that what is that guy's name? The Democrat who just recently got his tattoo covered over.
I don't know his name.
He was in the special forces or something like that. And allegedly he didn't know what it meant.
Right. I
apologize, you guys can't remember his name.
Graham
Plattner, that's the one.
Yeah.
Graham Plattner. How did y'all feel about that? I don't know. Like, I'm glad that he's got it covered up. I mean, he's saying all the right things. I just wonder, like, why now? Why someone only pointed out to him recently that it was a
well, was it because he started getting, I mean, before he was nobody gave a shit. And now he's running for office and people give a shit. And they saw a picture of him and they're like, dude, do you know what that?
So he didn't know. He basically didn't even know until recently.
But how could you get a tattoo of something on your body and not know what that means? Well, let me tell you. I will tell you. I wanted to get a tattoo. I wanted to get a tattoo, and I knew what I wanted to get a tattoo of. I wanted to get a tattoo to demonstrate my atheism to the world. So I went on the internet and I looked for atheist tattoos. I didn't find any that looked good to me or atheist symbols, but I found this on one site somewhere out there that said this was some sort of atheist symbol. I don't even remember where I found it. And I was like, son of a bitch, that's what I got to have on my, for all I know, that's like the Loyal Order of the Moose from Wisconsin symbol. That, I have no idea what it is. I could be called out for that. Yeah, I am the Grand Poobah. But I say it's an atheist symbol because, so I guess if we say it loud enough and long enough, everybody will believe us.
Right. You just have to say it. That's all. Doesn't mean anything.
That's true.
I'm looking. Oh, okay. So it was a symbol of skull and crossbones.
Skull and crossbones.
But I guess it's the way it's formatted. That's probably likely the symbol. It's a very particular style.
Right. Oh yeah. His I don't doubt. Yeah. His is. Yeah.
Somebody was asking what it was of, and I'd share my screen, but I can't. Something's going on with my OBS.
I can look it up. I mean, what's his name?
Graham Plattner.
Plattner tattoo. Let's see an image.
His cover up is terrible. I don't even know what the.
I don't know if this is the cover up or what. Which is the, let's see the before and after. Is there before and after? One just looks like snakes or a coyote head.
Yeah, now it looks like some kind of coyote or something.
Oh, there's an image of the old version. I see. It's a symbol. I see it now. Yeah.
It's like a chunky skull and crossbone.
One of the things, though, that you kind of got to take into consideration is that on the right wing, the far right, the white supremacists group and that side of things, they're very big. A lot of their logos and signature has skulls on it. It'd almost kind of be hard to get something cool out there and not hit on something. Because that's what they're doing. They're, I like a skull for my group of white hate people. There's a cool one. So I'm just saying that's not to get him off the hook.
Well, I wonder where he got it at. Was it while he was
on his chest? I'm sorry.
That was good. That was good. Oh my gosh.
What I heard something about it being over in the Middle East.
On some kind of tour or what have you, like, and did he just pick it from a book?
Right.
Or did they describe what they wanted very specifically and they all just agreed to get what was described? Because if they flipped through a book and said, skull and crossbones, let's do it. I think that's one thing, but I don't know. Anyway,
it's hard to say.
Croatia. So we got it in Croatia.
Did he? Well, okay. So whatever he is in the military.
So I feel as if the only way that it could be considered, shut up, that maybe if they, again, specifically described it in a way to match something, but otherwise, I don't know, all the way in Croatia.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
They wouldn't.
Well,
I would think certainly wouldn't know what would be considered a far right symbol.
probably true, right? But yeah. I guess they might. They probably might not. Let's see. Picked it from a catalog. Didn't speak the language. Have you seen? There's so many of those little Chinese tattoos, Chinese symbols, Chinese language tattoos that you see people getting.
I would never.
See they've had.
I could never. I just feel there's so many instances of people getting words, and as I say, I would get it in Ugaritic, but I do think that's a bit different because I have a book of it translated. There is a difference. I got it translated, but to go somewhere and to get words that you don't know exactly what it said, I just could not trust. Not unless I specifically could look it up and compare and say, okay, like I know this is what it is.
So you're in a cafe, and you've got your Ugaritic word on the back, and there's a guy behind you, and he's just got a goatee there, and he's like, "Hey, that woman's got the word penis tattooed on her back. I wonder why." Dr.
I wonder why. Should I ask her? I don't know. Is that inappropriate to ask her why she has a penis on her shoulder?
The word penis, yeah, because it's gonna, whenever you do the Ugaritic, you don't know what it means. Somebody else might think it's. That's what I'm saying.
I could just say anything. I could say it's their name if I wanted to.
Yeah. It means you, Bob.
It's your name.
Sapient cephalopod. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm not sure of the politics, but Cracker Barrels are everywhere. Yeah, the whole Cracker Barrel thing. That was just a distraction. That was all just a distraction. Just one big, huge.
It was
distraction. Let me
release the files.
Release the files.
Gosh.
Grandpa. Yeah, let's see here. Again, with that guy, I'd heard about it. I just didn't know. He does look the type. Sorry, Graham, if you're watching.
I mean, he does. I wouldn't be like, no way. Right. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
How dare thy?
Ember, let's see. Ember's here. Good morning, Ember. Just to let you guys know, once the show's over and we kill the stream, or if the stream dies on its own, it should funnel you over to Ember's stream. I've been having a hard time with the internet this week and a half, I guess now. So I feel like it's about over. We'll see.
Cursed. You've been cursed.
Have you ever been in a Cracker Barrel yourself?
I have. I've been in a Cracker Barrel. The store in the front.
Okay.
The only thing I've ever bought from the store in the front was candy. It is just a menagerie of dresses and stuffed animals and sunglasses and mugs that have interesting or not interesting quips or keychains with your name. I don't understand the draw. I'm not. Hey, listen, you go shop there. Maybe you're traveling and you need to get somebody a little quick gift. I guess is that the theme of the store? You're going to see your aunt in the hospital, but before you go, you're going to grab a bite to eat so you can hang out with her for a couple hours. And hey, why not give Nanny a keychain? Right. Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get the theme of the store.
When I was I've been in a Cracker Barrel a couple times. I had breakfast in them both times, and they felt like you're eating in a barn, kind of just off the side of a barn. I'm just saying. Now I want to. What?
Just how appetizing. Come have your food in a barn.
Yeah. Wait till I tell you. I got. Yeah. So, but both times I went there, I ordered eggs, and both times I got runny white in my eggs.
You got what?
Runny white. Runny.
Oh,
white.
I don't like that.
White runny, bad. No runny, right runny. Good morning, Godwin. Is Godwin the one sending me stuff in? Somebody is sending me stuff in Discord, and I don't check Discord, and I'm just a bad person. I've been doing my own thing. Godwin, it's you. Yes, it's not you. It's me. Okay? You're cool.
one of us.
My computer assistant is here with me this morning. He got, you probably can't tell, he got a haircut yesterday.
I can tell. I thought he looked very coif. Like he got a little coif.
And I did it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he looks so rough. But you know, we just needed to knock it down a little bit. You know, knock it back.
He looked like a puffy little cloud.
He did. He was a puffy
like
little
Bob
cloud.
Ross would have liked.
Wow. Bob Ross would have loved painting my dog.
Yeah. It would have been perfect.
Would have been perfect.
There you go. Now you can do that in AI. Bob Ross making a puffy look.
That's a good idea. You know, so that's one of the things I'm hopefully going to do. I'm going to just maybe start dropping some AI content before long. As I learn, we'll see. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I felt bad enough about it before whenever I used it just to create the desert woman dancing in the desert or the ship floating in space. Whenever I did that, I put me in the ship, which I thought was cool. But
yeah, I like that.
Now I'm sitting here thinking about, I just give the AI a picture of my dog and let's go to town, tell it what I want. And, that's just not going to be the same. It's just not going to be the same. It's not, it might be better. It might look better. I don't know. Well, let's see. We'll find out. Maybe I'll find out. I've been hesitant because I want to say it's hideous. If you don't get it right, the stuff on there is like hideous. It looks horrible. It looks like a
abomination.
Abomination. Exactly right. Abomination of the Lord.
Looks like there was a nuclear blast.
Yes, these are Chernobyl. Yeah, but I'm getting better, and I think I'm just about to a place to where I'm ready to show the evil one some of my skills. We'll see though. Fingers crossed. Go over here. Godwin says my puppy looks just like new. He did a really good job. He's kind of over it by the time I got to his back end. So he's still a little long back here. I'll probably take him back today and just kind of, because that's the whole reason why I do him. Because if I don't, he'll start matting up, and it always mats up at the back. So, let's see. Where am I from? I hear a lot of the Southern in you. Yes, I'm from Texas. Yeah, can't really get it out of me. I did try to quit the Texas accent, but he's still here.
Take the man out of Texas.
That's right.
Texas out of man.
Ain't that the damn truth? So it is really quite obvious. Oh yeah, it is kind of obvious. I tried, man. Vincent DeVicci is here. Good morning, Vincent. Hope I said your name right. If your morals come from you, how are they different from your preferences? Well, that's finally an interesting question. Not finally, just an interesting question. We've been talking about nothing. We finally got something to talk about. If my morals come from you, how are they different from your preferences? I guess in a way they're not. They're in a way. I guess they would be linked. However, some things you do or don't do, despite your preferences. You would do that, but you say, no, I don't want to do that. So they're not the same. They're not the same. And if you're a Christian, and if you've read the Christian Bible, how can you not murder, kill people? How do you not sell your daughter into slavery? How do you not do any of the things that the Bible teaches you to do? Where do you get your morals from? And how are your morals? What keeps you from going to prison? By not killing everybody. Yeah,
right.
Because here's the deal. Our morals, I believe, came from our civilization. Growing up in this society over 100,000 years of small civilization societies, learning over time what's good and what's bad for you. That's kind of where I think we got our morals from. Your morals, if you get them from the Bible, well, go look. If you followed the Bible, you would be in prison for stoning somebody or for, whatever.
Selling your wife.
Selling your wife. Just kind of depends on. Right. I think she may be hard to sell. Might not be able to get much.
Oh, dear.
I'm a bad man. Anyway, on point, man. Let's go here. So that's kind of the thing. I'm just kind of, I do get curious whenever Christians come in and they're like, how do you get your morals from something? Whenever they follow a Christ God monster that sacrificed its own son violently for no need. It didn't have to do that. It wasn't required. There's no other God above it going, sacrifice your son or we're going to beat you. No, this God chose to violently sacrifice its own child.
Yeah,
So
that wasn't the
morals
only out. It wasn't like a black and white situation. Like we see things possibly in a black and white situation because we only have so much control in our hands. But for God, there's an endless possibility of the things that he can do to fix or change a situation. He didn't have to send a son. He didn't have to say, this is what love is. If you love someone, you'll kill your child for them. That's what love is. That was a choice that he made.
Yeah. And this individual, Vincent, says, I'm in the middle on the fence. Christianity doesn't explicitly condone slavery, but it doesn't condemn it either. Yes, it does. Christianity explicitly condones slavery. There are several verses in the Bible, including from Jesus's own mouth, where he tells slaves to obey their masters. First of all, the Old Testament, God tells his people how to enslave each other. Go look in the Old Testament. He tells them how to enslave each other and other people, humans. Then God in the Old Testament sells his own people over and over again into slavery for pissing him off. Literally into slavery for 30 years or for 50 years or for 60 years. So the Old Testament, not only does God teach the people how to do slavery, he enslaves them off and on and sells them into slavery. And then in the New Testament, Jesus tells you to obey your masters. So this, no, I don't know where you got the idea that the Bible doesn't condone slavery, but you're wrong. Very, very, very wrong. Very, very wrong.
I'm surprised Dade hasn't entered the chat to give us the exact scripture, because I know he knows them. I feel like it's like Leviticus 22. It's like Leviticus 18 or something like that.
I actually made a video
how you're supposed to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, like what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I dropped a video on slavery in the Bible. So yeah, my friend, I appreciate you. I'm hoping you're learning. I hope you're learning. Yeah, because these are things you can always go look up for yourself and check us out. I'll make sure we're not lying.
It's true.
It was not because slavery was accepted all. Was it not because slavery was accepted all over the world as a norm? Was it? And let me ask you something. This God creature, doesn't it know the beginning from the end? Wouldn't it then know that slavery was immoral? If we know it now, are we more moral than your God? And you're to sit there and say, they did it back then, and that makes it okay. They do a lot of things back then that just because they did something doesn't make it okay. Blessed be he is here.
And if he's the all-knowing God and created humans, why would you want the beings that you created to be subservient to some other being that you created? I mean, if anything, you'd want them to be subservient to you, as the God, you'd think. One would think. But in any case, if he is the one giving these, divining things, let's say to the prophets, what have you, why is he not having them write down instead of telling them how to treat them slaves? How about do not keep slaves? If you can actually free a slave, for whatever reason, because you're fighting, so free. I mean, there's so many things he could have had them write, but instead he was like, hey, how about you just do it this way?
Right.
Okay. How about that?
Right. Blessed be he asks or says, what do atheists have to be proud about? It's not like they're going anywhere when they die. It's not like you're going anywhere when you die either. The difference is that you're going to foolishly sacrifice your life, your time, your money, your relationships, obeying a God that other people created. They just made that shit up, and you're going to follow it and waste your life. I am proud as an atheist that I was able to see through the lies. Wouldn't you like to be that proud? Wouldn't you like to see through the lies? It's really easy. You as an apologetic person have to really, really work your ass off to make these Christian lies, to make these Christian things sound like truths or good things. Like we're talking about a slavery. You've lost the argument. I got the Bible. We're going to take a commercial. We'll be back in just a minute. Have some Wild Bill too. Hello, and welcome to Shakespeare with a Redneck. Finally, I'm Wild Bill Wigglestick, and this is my trusty sidekick, Willie the Kid. And we'll be your handsome hosts, your gilded guide, your cowboys, concierges to Shakespeare. Oh, how cute. Wait, is that at 2, Ollie? Run along, little doggy. Bill, where the hell have you been? Well, you know, I've been roaming the earth, going back and forth upon it, to and fro and whatnot. Ah, I like to travel too. Wait a second. Yep, back and forth upon earth, doing unto others before they do unto me. Bill, are you quoting the Bible? Trying to quote the Bible? Indeed I am. Despite my appearance, I am a man of culture and know many things, not just Shakespeare. Really? So you have a Shakespeare monologue related to atheism or skepticism? Indeed I do. Bear witness. Oh, this is going to be good. This is the excellent foppery of the world, that when we are sick in fortune, often the product of our own behavior, we make guilty of our disasters the sun, the moon, and stars, as if we were villains on necessity, fools by heavenly compulsion, knaves, thieves, and treacherous by spherical predominance, drunkards, liars, and adulterers by an enforced obedience of planetary influence. And all that we are evil in by a divine thrusting on. An admirable evasion of whoremaster man to lay his goatish disposition to the charge of a star. My father compounded with my mother under the dragon's tail, and my nativity was under Ursa Major, so that it follows I am rough and lecherous. I should have been that I am, had the maidenliest star in the firmament twinkled on my bastardizing. Wow, that really is spot on about what we cover here on the channel, about how, people... So here's a quick rundown of the situation. Bill, this non-believer, ignores the teachings of his learned father and ends up getting 4 people killed. Bill, that's not... Okay. Carry on. Shakespeare was a heathenistic non-believer bound for the fiery pits of hell, just like yourselves. I don't think. And in order to throw the murderous church of the time off his heathen trail, he writes the skeptic as a sneaking, lying, adulterated father and brother, hating and betraying villain who ends up getting his comeuppance in the end. Bill, oh, come on, man. You're always blah, blah, Bible stuff, blah, blah, boring. You got to spice things up. Bill, tacos are spicy. Everybody loves tacos. Bill, tacos and boobies. Okay, you're not wrong there either. Tasty and delicious culture, baby, coming at you. Avoid the storm of familial discontent. Blow winds and clap your cheeks by clicking that subscribe button and hitting that. Wait a second. Don't you mean crack your cheeks? Nope. Bill, send safely, my friends. Take care.
Peace.
Back in just here we are. We got her hacking.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
I pulled you down. You can die. Okay, she's back. There we go. Infidel, good morning. Thank you for joining us. I know the Old Testament condones it, but I'll look into the New Testament and see, here's the deal. This is what I want to mention to you about the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament is your God, if you're a Christian. The Old Testament is the actions of your God. It is revealed to you. It even says, like, whenever it's talking about in Egypt, whenever it hardens the Pharaoh's heart, it hardened the Pharaoh's heart. The Pharaoh wanted to give in and let his people go, but God didn't want to, because God wanted to reveal its true self. It even says so. It hardened his heart so it could reveal its true self to the people. And it did. It was a violent 10 plagues. That's what God was. It didn't shine love on them or any of that business. You know, the ancient Hebrews were very pro-slavery. So was Jesus. A very bad civilization with horrible rules and laws. Yes, thank you, Goblin. Very true. Ambushed apostate. Ash just switched the safety off. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, blessed be he. You have nothing to look forward to, though. Neither do you. That's what I'm talking about. You're giving your life away for nothing. You're not. There's not going to be nothing when it ends. There's not going to be anything there. And this whole time you've been praying to George of the Jungle. This whole time you've been sacrificing to George of the Jungle. This whole time you told this woman you didn't want to be with her because she didn't believe in George in the Jungle. Dude, that's what it's like. That's literally what you're doing. You are throwing your life away for something that isn't there. You wanna read his super chat?
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Left-handed Jedi says, Yahweh gave Pharaoh cholesterol? He has high blood pressure.
Oh, he gave him yeah. There's something else there whenever you talk about God, the creature that is their God. Look at what it does to Job. Given the opportunity, what it does to Job, it just reveals itself. It reveals the minds and the temperaments of the people who wrote it. Part of it is that they wanted you to be afraid of their God because it could do this to you. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That over there. Oh, I got a little pop-up from Starbucks. It says today just got a whole lot better. And you know how sometimes you misread something, you like kind of glance?
Oh,
it
yeah.
said today got a whore. And I was like, I got a whore what? What happened with Starbucks? I need a venti latte now. Ambushed apostate. Yeah. Listen to how it gives specific instructions for his chosen gang to go murder an entire population. Very true. I mean, there are a lot of things that are wrong with this creature. So this, I'll take this over here and hide that. There we go. You okay there? Getting some.
Yeah.
How's Pickles doing? Oh, yeah. You were telling me about she's doing good.
Yeah, I don't know, who knows where she's at. She's chilling somewhere. Not even bothered with me anymore.
Not even. Right. That's good. Amber says, of course, God is made. Some say he was made by Nil before the beginning. Others say he came from El and Asherah. Some say humans invented a story, but everyone agrees he was made up at some point. That's interesting. Like this person we're talking to in the chat who's like, you have nothing after you die. But I mean, the religion, the original religion that you believe, that's how they believe too. Even when they believed in God, you didn't have anything after you died. You just lived a long life if you were blessed by God. That was it. There's no heaven in the Old Testament, friends.
But we had nothing before we were alive. Why should
That's right.
Why do we deserve to have something after we die?
Why do we deserve, right?
Why are we so special? I mean, everything here has life. I mean, I'm talking about creatures and stuff. Why are we so special that we deserve or are owed life after this? Huh?
Is it because is that like our version of manifest destiny? I think it's interesting. Like whenever you watch science fiction, oftentimes you'll find that the humans are special, even amongst all the other races. The humans are special. In Star Trek, the humans are special. The fucking Vulcans can kick our ass. They're smarter than we are. They're faster than we are. They're stronger than we are. They beat us at every turn, but because we've got like some natural curiosity or some bullshit, we're better than they are. We're different, and there's a lot of times you see that. Babylon 5 does that about humans. They're special. Humans are special. We're not special. We're jackasses.
Yeah. We for whatever reason believe that we were gifted this earth. Like it was made specifically for us and not vice versa, that maybe we were created, through many processes by, life on this earth and maybe should treat it as such.
That's crazy talk. How do people like you get on my channel?
Yeah, nut job.
I know. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see what's going on in the chat. The whole sci-fi genre about that. There's a whole sci-fi genre about that. About which part? Oh, about us being special in space, or about birds suddenly appearing?
It's a toss-up.
Either could be valid. Yes, either could be valid. Let's see here.
Yeah, human exceptionalism.
Yep. Marduk, thank you for the $5. Says, asking Ryan a question. Ryan, do you have any, crazy stories when you used to go door to door for the JWs? Oh, tell us some crazy JW stories. We love crazy JW stories.
So for myself, the only crazy things that really happened to me is men in their underwear. I don't know why men feel the need to come to the door in their underwear. But I believe my Jadu had a gun pulled on him. I've heard of people having dogs sicked on them. Yeah, sometimes it can get not that often. But you hear stories.
But it does get weird, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so men in their underwear.
Yeah. Men in their underoos.
That's interesting. I worked in maintenance, apartment maintenance for many years, and never once did I have like a half-naked woman open the door.
No.
You see that on TV all the time, and I kept waiting.
Never happened.
Just kept waiting for my time. My time never came along. I'm guessing. I don't know why.
I feel as though it's like intentional to make whoever's at the door go away. So it might not have been necessarily because it was me. It could have just been like, whoever's here, I don't want you to come back, or I want you to feel uncomfortable.
That's probably possible. I like your thinking. But yeah. I mean, I don't think I would go to that extreme myself, unless I'm proud of my underwear. And who knows? Maybe they are people.
Saggy, tighty whities.
Yeah,
it's nothing to be proud of.
Yeah, I haven't had any tighty whities since I got married. The wife said no.
Yeah, no.
You're like, I'll draw the line here.
Right here. We're done.
Yeah, so there was that. Ember says lots of naked people in repo pizza delivery too for some reason. I've heard those things, but again, like I say, in the apartment maintenance business, you hear that, but I'm 6'3". I was kind of a handsome fella. You'd think I'd have picked up more play in a situation like that, but I really didn't. So it's hard. I would not run out and get me a cable installer guy job on the hopes of getting Nook. I'm just saying. Yeah,
no.
Pass.
No. And I don't want nobody in my house who even thinks that could be a possibility. No. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Okay, Vincent is back. Says, here's something. Does a society allow freedom of choice and body autonomy, even if those choices lead to bad outcomes for that society? Man, that's an easy question. Look around. That's like, they do that. They do that all over the place. Society allow freedom of choice. Some do, some don't. You'll notice the ones that offer less freedom of choice tend to be more religious, authoritarian, controlling, right? Control how women dress, how they feel, whether they can show their shoulders, whether they can show their legs, whether they can show some thigh. Back in the 30s of the 20s of the last century, it was their ankles.
Micromanage everything about you.
You would think if there were a pure creator God who made everything, there would be one way everywhere. But it's not.
Unity.
But what do we do about outcomes if they are bad? Society collapses. It's happened over and over again. The Roman civilization collapsed. The Grecians collapsed. There's lots of civilizations that collapse.
Yeah, I don't know that
you're asking the wrong people. We just don't believe in God. That's it.
History tends to repeat itself. I know that much.
That's what I hear. That's a story I hear. That's what they want us to believe.
It's about time for a revolution.
Yeah, about every 80 years I hear. And, you know, like I say, we talked about this before on the show. They dropped the bomb in Hiroshima just over 80 years ago. Yeah, Vincent, I'm just curious. You don't have to tell me, but how old are you? Are you under 18? Just curious. I mean, you don't have to tell me. I'm just curious.
Atheist. I am atheist.
Who's an atheist?
He said, forget God in this question. For all intents and purposes, we are atheists.
Okay. In which question? The following question or the previous question?
Maybe the previous?
Maybe the previous question. I think I answered the previous question quite well from an atheist standpoint. Or somebody who looks just like me did.
Was that you?
Was it Ryan? No, it was not Ryan.
Are you sure about that?
No. Hey, I've seen your work when you put a man hat on. I've seen your brother, is all I'm saying.
I forgot to bring him last Friday too.
Right. Steve, the prescription for bad outcomes. That's do nothing. I didn't necessarily mean that. I'm just saying they happen. And the prescription for a bad outcome, obviously, my friend, would vary depending on the circumstances of the outcome. Right. It's just gonna depend. It varies. You're gonna have to be specific. Otherwise, you're just throwing random. I mean, if there's a point you're trying to get to, I would be keen to know what that point is. You know, oftentimes they're like, well, if the universe wasn't created, then who created it? And the point they're trying to get you to admit is that God must have created it. So if you will, just let me kind of know what you're getting to. I appreciate you. Not that you're getting anywhere, but they do that, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to meet. It really is. I don't mean to be a jerk. It is genuinely cool to meet people who are honest and have real questions. So many times we get people coming in just to try to argue or pull our strings or ring our bell or rattle our cage or just be a jerk to the atheist, you know? And that can be fun too. I'm not saying it's not. But let's see here. Who says the universe had one distinct beginning? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody had to start it. But who started somebody?
The Earth had its own several dust ups, right? Where everything was shut down and then it came back and then it was shut down and it came. Like, who's to say the universe had, there are just so many possibilities out there. Yeah. I feel as though if there was a God or gods, whatever. Okay. You could call them down because the Bible tells you that you can call them down. Elijah did it.
Okay, yeah, and if he can do it, anybody can do it. Fucking. Well,
I don't understand why we couldn't. If he did it, why couldn't we? Right. So let's just call him down. Let's just dial him up. Maybe a Stargate.
Ooh, a Stargate.
Is there a portal, a wormhole? Where the gods are, maybe?
Where the gods are.
This divine council.
Fro from Norway. Is there no way to join? Is there a way to join and ask questions? There is. You found that way. We don't have a call in, so it's just text messages. I try to answer, or we try to answer, but the chat gets going fast sometimes. And I'm a slow reader, so
it's hard to keep all the chat straight.
It kind of can be. So let me check over here. We don't have, again, a poll. And yes, I'm trolling. Question Me says, I like to tell Christians they aren't as good as the prophets of the Bible. You know, one of the things is that Christians, I have an unveiled view of Christianity and what Christians are. And so they're right on par. They're just as hateful and ugly and divisive and evil as you'd expect them to be from my standpoint. You know, the little old lady who's a sweet loving grandma who wouldn't hurt a soul, she's going to go down and vote for people who will, because of God, because Jesus, because of babies, because somebody told her that babies have souls and blah, blah, blah. They didn't bother to tell her, well, you know, if babies have souls and you unalive the baby before it's born, then the baby goes right to heaven. So, and the doctor's a heathen, so what do you care?
We're doing it a favor.
We're doing it a favor.
Sorry, that was dark.
Very
Straight
dark.
to heaven for you. I bless you with heaven.
I bless you.
Adios. Yeet
I
is the fetus to heaven.
Sort of like the post-mortem baptismal kits where you force them to heaven.
Right.
Let me see here.
It's like a catapult.
Right. All right. So what I'm going to do, we have a commercial we're going to take here in just a second. What are we selling today? We are selling post-mortem baptismal kits, I think. If you don't have your post-mortem baptismal kit, get it now, get it soon. They go fast. Let me run this right here. We'll be back in just a minute, guys, and we'll finish up the show.
Do you have a loved one who's on their deathbed, but they've yet to give themselves up to the Lord?
Are you sure you don't want to come to Jesus?
No.
This is your final chance.
No. Worried they're headed to the fiery pits of hell.
Your very last chance.
No. I've been wicked and sinful. I deserve to burn in the hot place.
As you wish. Farewell, my heathen husband.
Farewell, my... Well, fear not, my wayward child. Introducing Father Flanagan's line of post-mortem baptismal kits. No more worries about being miserable alone forever. Be a good Christian and share that eternal pain and suffering with the ones you love.
I'm in hell. Not as hot as I thought it'd be. Kind of feels like Houston, minus the humidity. Hello. My favorite drink crafted to perfection. Ooh, and some dank ass weed.
I can't bear to be down on my face chanting, holy, holy, holy is the Lord, every day, all day, for all eternity, by myself.
Wow, is that George Carlin? And Alan Turing, look at that. Carl say, oh, I am so honored. You've been my hero since I was a kid. Neil deGrasse Tyson, what are you doing here? Oh, I get it. I get it. Schrodinger's heathen. Very cute, you. Very cute. That's fantastic. Oh, what is that? What is? It's holy water. Oh, it burns. No, this isn't where I want to be. Pabst Blue Ribbon and a Marlboro? No!
Father Flanagan's post-mortem baptismal kit. Dead kid tested, Mother Teresa approved.
Is that the Pope and John Paul? Jim Jones and Jimmy Swaggart, huh? I can see that coming. Neil deGrasse, what are you doing? Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord.
Thanks, Father Flanagan.
Damn them to an eternity in heaven for only $59.99. They wouldn't appreciate it, but you'll feel better, and that's the point, isn't it? Get yours now. Your heathen loved one's time is running out.
Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. This is some bullshit. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. All right, and we are back. So I hope you've enjoyed our little commercial time. There we go. That's getting better. Let's see here. Brian says, oh, you guys are talking about that. I got it. I'm going to do that. My eyeballs are yawning.
Yeah.
Been up since like midnight.
How's your head been feeling?
Okay, mostly. Yeah. I had a headache off and on, like this past week, but just a little bit, it wasn't anything. My biggest challenge as far as anything this week has been, it's just been my internet. Cyclical going down, doing his thing. It's just being a jerk. So, how can anyone be so sure of a religion that intentionally makes no sense? It even says so. They even say we say things that are junk so other people don't understand what we're saying. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like there's secrets for a reason because they don't want everybody to know.
Right.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. What mysteries in the world?
Only the special can know.
Only the special, yeah.
You got to drink from the special cup.
You really do. Let me see here.
You got to eat the body, if you know what I mean.
Eat of the body. Let's see, Michael Wolf. Hi, Michael Wolf. Thank you for joining us. Miss Non Sequitur is here. Thank you for being here this morning.
Good morning.
Ace Trades. Man, you guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here. I just had a little chocolate push. The evil one went down after Halloween. We didn't obviously go trick-or-treating, but she went down after Halloween and bought some of the Halloween candies, you know.
Get them when they're on discount.
Yeah, get them when they're
That's
on
the best
discount.
time to buy. I mean, if you're going to buy candy, buy it when it's on discount. I don't care if the Reese is a tree shape or if it's a pumpkin shape or, you know, like they taste the damn same to me. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just cheap.
Make it happen, people. That's right.
Right?
The New York City mayor, Indian Muslim, granted early Islam 0, 1 to 9 Arabic numerals. Yeah, Chris George, you know how it is. They'll misunderstand. I have no contacts in the Northeast. I'm glad that people are winning. Apparently, a lot of people are winning there. A lot of Democrats are winning their little elections all over the country, and I'm very happy with that. I think that has been fantastic.
Yeah, I bet you Trump is
that.
pooping his pants, his diaper.
He very much should be. I'm rooting for him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him too. You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it all night long.
Let's see here. Adrian Belgrave, once again, good job, voters, getting it right. Yes. We'll have to see. I mean, I hope I'm wrong.
They have to do something now.
Oh yeah.
You know, they've got to put the foot to the floor, the pedal to the metal, and get some work done. And I mean, it also means we have work to do too. Like locally, we have to make sure we're getting with the ones we just elected, right? So it's gonna take a partnership.
It really is. It's gonna be one of those deals where whenever Biden got into office, he should have went after Trump. Should have been aggressive and done what Trump has done. They should have brought people to justice, not go after your political opponents. There's a difference between going after your political opponents, looking at you, Donald Trump, and bringing people to justice. Had they brought people to justice, millions of people would not be hurting right now in the United States, just the United States. You know,
and now we can't even have journalists, like real journalists, in the White House.
No.
At least before there was agency there and we could get reporting from all sides, whatever the sides were, you know, you'd get it all. Now there's just this one funnel of, I mean, not one, but practically one funnel of sycophants who give the most softball questions to this guy. And he barely even answers it. He finds a way to skedaddle around it. He's really good at that. He's really good at just rambling on and changing the conversation, the topic, and redirecting. And they don't call him back to the carpet.
They don't.
Because they're all just sycophants now. There's no real journalists. Yeah. Like they open the door. They help to open the door for what's going on now.
Yeah. They lost... Well, I guess it was like in 1992 or something, whenever the right-wing people took down the Fairness in Journalism Act.
Yes.
You know, that was kind of the beginning of all this stuff.
Too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's
was there for a reason.
Got worse. Yeah. There was integrity. You could at least trust. And now there's just so many of the oh God, who's the guy that we laugh at and use him as a commercial, and he screams a lot. Alex Jones.
Oh yeah, Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you get that kind of reporting, and Rush Limbaugh, and you get these radical people, right? You get these radical people filling Americans' heads with what they feel to be probably, possibly accurate information.
Yep.
And now look what we've got.
I know. Well, there was that time back in the 90s. Go ahead.
No, and you know, I don't want to say like people don't have the freedom to say what they want, but you should not be able to consider yourself a journalist if you're not doing accurate reporting without all of the personal agenda sentiment. That's what I mean.
Looking at you, Fox. Looking at you.
Exactly.
True enough. Go here and see what Rainbow Ash. Oh, theoretically, Sharia laws according to Quran, there are different variations. What's going on, girl? What'd you see?
Oh gosh, wait,
Bree said that now that the U.S. is a Muslim nation, I gotta start wearing my. Hold on, you guys.
Oh,
sorry.
damn, that's right, huh?
Yeah, I don't even know if I can stay on this live stream, you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because you're a woman.
Yes,
that's part
and
of it.
I ashamed myself. Like, I just don't get. I can't. I just cannot. Like, do they not even like watch the news? Do they not even realize like how many doctors and are Muslim? I can't take it. I just can't. I can't take the racism, and it's so blatant. The way that they're able to just outright say, hey, welcome to your new 9/11, New York. Are you absolutely kidding me? You are out of your mind. I growing up, I don't think that would have ever been allowed. Just never been allowed. But nowadays, if it's biting, it sells, and people fall for it.
Yes. Very true. It's kind of scary, and part of there's a lot to it, obviously, but yeah, everything you say is true. Chick Magnate is here, finally rolled in. Slacker. Good morning, Chick Magnate. Real Talk is here. Ryan, do you support Palestine? I also support oppressed ones.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she supports. Yeah.
Yes, I do. I
remember the first time you saw the goat scented flesh candle commercial. You're like, is that guy wearing a? I was like, I don't know.
Actually, I didn't even realize it until one day I was on the show, I think. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even.
Yeah, I didn't. I typed in there ancient Middle Eastern, goddamn.
Yeah, that's what it gave you. It just decided like, here, let me search the internet. And that was probably popular at the time, right? Like maybe normally you wouldn't have got that, but because right now of what's happening, you're going to probably see more like Kufias and things of that nature in a search. So it kind of makes sense that it's like, oh, hey, here you go. This is what you asked for.
Yeah. Yep. Very true. Rainbow Ash, most of the chat are dope, not the trolls or the rude Christians. Yeah, most of the chat are pretty cool. Amber says, isn't it wild that the liberals are the conservative ones insofar as preserving public decency and our way of life? Oh yeah. Really, it's weird in that the guys who are conservatives, they're not. There's a group of people who we would consider conservative, and they're still there. But MAGA, they're not conservative at all. There's nothing conservative about MAGA at all. They waste and spend, and our economy's gone in the we've gained like what trillions of dollars in debt in just 6 months.
Did you hear Patel used a jet to take a date out?
Yeah. Is that what you got to do, Patel, to get laid? Is that how that works?
Right. Like, please. If some dude wanted to take me out and that, I don't know. I'm not going anywhere with you. That's weird. No, I'm not going to, I'm not going to go with you on a government.
Well, there's a lot of women out there that are on the right. Who would one of the things I don't get though is that he himself is there. that he's on the right. He's a person of color.
I don't get it. One of the leopards gonna eat his face.
They I think they already are. Didn't he make a comment? Something happened. There's already been a racist incident or two against him, and then there's also been instances where who was it? Oh, some person of color on the right was just beside themselves that their brothers on the right wouldn't stand up for them or some business. I'm like, oh, really? You ain't right in the head.
No, I don't. He's shooting himself in the foot, and I don't. I like. Does he not hear what they say? How does he not feel? Is that it's just like the Latinos for Trump or whatever, all those movements.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not listening to what he says? He does not like you. He sees immigrants as subservient. Meanwhile, his entire family is made of immigrants, but the right kind.
The right kind of immigrant. That's right. The white kind. That's right.
The white kind is more, apropos.
Yeah. Very true.
Exactly. Indeed.
Let me go over here. Left-handed Jedi. How long until ICE locks up Patel and deports him? Well, I would think that's coming. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
He should be very, very careful out on them streets.
Oh, yes. Sapien Cephalopod. It was Vivek Ramaswamy who was complaining about getting his face eaten by the leopards.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, he's another one. I don't like, bro. What side are you on? Are you not looking in the mirror? I mean, you don't have to necessarily agree with everything that Democrats or whatever say, but you don't have to go to that side,
right? Jeez,
you don't
Louise.
have to go over there. Grief.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. It's just, oh my goodness. Theoretically, Michael Wolff, Godwin, Adrian Belgrave, Real Talk, Theophilus, Chick Magnate. Thank you guys for joining us today. Let's see. We still didn't speak Erica Kirk and JD Vance memes. Oh yeah, I heard they were hugging.
Oh man,
on TV. And JD Vance's wife is sitting there in the audience watching this woman in leather pants hug up on her husband. A white woman, a blonde white woman.
All these rings on her hand. I love, I wear rings, but I don't know. It's just so antithetical to like what they're saying they are, it's always that way. It's always that way. The truth does come out in little peaks if you're watching. Did you see the meme that Kyle, I saw shared it. Kyle from, Lil Works. He shared a meme of Erica Kirk, and it was a Halloween costume, and it was like she had her mascara was running and she was like crying, looking up.
Oh yeah,
that was like the picture. And then it was something like grieving Christian something. I forget exactly what
that was her costume.
That was like the costume, being sold. I was just like,
Did you see that group of people who got in trouble? They got lots of hate for wearing shirts that had like red going down this one side and then some kind of comment on it. And I'm like, if you go look at it, you'd swear this is a Charlie Kirk thing, but they claim it's not.
No, I have not seen it.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. It was a great, they were out there. Arizona school districts controversy. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, let me see if I can find some images. I don't know how. I really don't know how. Okay. No, they're going to run a commercial. The shirts are white, and they've got red down the side like blood, not like red on like red, but like blood is coming down just this one side. And the words across the front say "problem solved." What would you think? What the hell would you think? What would anybody think?
Wait, and what are they about?
They're actually Arizona. They were Arizona school district teachers. They're probably not anymore.
Oh my goodness gracious. There's a lot of when you search problem solved, you get a lot of bloody shirts. Oobies.
That's pretty rough. Sucks to be them.
Sure does.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap up our deal. I'm going to get our super chats here real quick. Where are our super chats for our thing here? And these shirts existed long before Charlie Kirk's death. It's just a general Halloween murderous prank shirt. Okay, that's cool. I can dig it. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Yeah, it's just very, what do you want to say? Very odd, well-timed, very prescient. I can't find my screen where all you people are. You're not there. You're not there. You're not there. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
I see that there's teachers who got death threats after they wore those T-shirts. And
yeah,
okay.
Not surprised. Surprised? Not surprised. We have got our fan funding for the day. Thank you all for your support. Kelly Laughlin says, damn, what a great way to start the day. Thank you very much. Marduk says, Chris, it cracks me up how you say the evil one. Check out the song Mark of the Evil One by the band Ghost. It's great. I'll check that out. I wrote that down. Yahweh gave Pharaoh cholesterol. Abraham gave Pharaoh the crotch cooties. That was from Left-Handed Jedi. Thank you for the $2 super chat. And Marduk for $5 says, Ryan, do you have any crazy stories when you used to go door to door for the JWs? And we learned how she has a loose whitey tidy fetish.
Yes. Yeah. I love seeing, nipples and hair early in the morning.
Yes. From drooping man boobs.
Yes. And kid and teenager love it. Love it.
Surely it made you all hot, right? Got you all hot.
God.
Seeing the old man half dressed. All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow for Sci-Fi Friday. We're going to have some fun. I think we're going to be talking about Event Horizon. All right. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Take care. Stay safely, my friends.
Got a house that smells like old cheese and shame. Father Flanagan's flesh candles change the game. Goat-scented thrills for your soul's delight. Light it up, baby, make your room right. When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone. Confession booths busy, no need to stress. Light a candle and forget your mess. Gross odors vanish like sins in the wind. With each wick, guess who's your new best friend? When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone. Lambs and calves may have their day, but goat's the scent that leads the way. Clean your slate with a sniff so pure. Father Flanagan's got the cure. Turn your home into a saintly space. With every whiff, find redeeming grace. From your living room to the kitchen sink, light the gold candle, don't even think.